Bonjour! It's Bob. So if you didn't know, one of the rites of passage at the Air Force Academy is you have to take survival school the summer after your first year. And I was dreading it! In survival school, you gotta do things like eat bugs, pretend you've been shot down and evade capture, and go through a mock interrogation. Plenty of horror stories from upperclassmen about these 3 weeks that everybody has to go through. The whole point of survival school is to give you the minimum skills needed to survive whatever situation you might find yourself in where you have to rely on eating ants for protein. Fortunately for you, in this class, we won't be catching and eating bunnies. But we will give you the Python programming skills necessary to survive DSci 300 and the rest of the data science sequence. I've been in IT for rolling up on 19 years now. I've done practically everything under the sun IT-wise, from running network cable to managing IT projects. For the past 10 years, I've been focusing on business analytics. That's a large topic that covers data management, data engineering, data viz, and data science. Basically, I build systems to help organizations understand their data. I spent 3 years contracting. During this time, I moved from organization to organization building data systems as I went. I felt like data special forces. I'd drop into some random company with no support. I'd do the hard work of creating new things, often working alone as a one-man army. Once the system was created, I'd move on to the next company and leave the boring maintenance work to my clients' full-time employees. I had strung so many successful contracts together, I realized I didn't actually need a job and could make a good living contracting. So in 2014, I formed a company called Mass Street Analytics, and here we are. In 2017, I realized that some of the conversations I was having with executives were the same no matter what industry the client happened to be working in. That's when I got the idea to create an online course. In 2019, I realized that I had more than one course in me. As a matter of fact, as of June 2019, I have about 30 classes between my ears. That's when I decided to snap off the training service of my consulting firm into its own brand called Mass Street University. Because managing your data is a universal problem, I've served all kinds of organizations of all sizes in many different industries. This has given me a unique set of expertise that I'm going to be sharing with you across various courses. There are several key elements to Mass Street courses. Our motto is Per Educationem Progressus. That's Latin for advancement comes through education. It serves the foundation for our general order number 1, and that's to give students the skills they need to advance their careers. As a result, our classes aren't filled with fluff and theory. We only teach you precisely what you need to know to do a job. On top of that, most of the things that we teach are based on practical, real-world experience. I don't use Python enough to be able to teach it at a quality level, so one of my adjunct professors will actually be teaching this course. His name is Martin, and I'm going to let him take it from here. Hi there, I'm Martin Zagarelli, and welcome to Survival Python. I'm an internet-taught software engineer. I learned through videos, much like the ones in this course. I have been writing code for nearly 8 years now. It was one of those things that I stumbled upon to solve a problem. Specifically, I wanted my computer to be an alarm that would start my music in the morning. While solving that problem, I learned a few basic programming skills. From there, I found more and more potential uses for my new power over the computer. With each project, I learned more and more about programming and computer science. Just as I thought I was getting pretty good, I got hired as an aviation systems test engineer, where I learned that I, in fact, was not very good. However, this role allowed me to write Python sometimes 80% of my day, and I absolutely loved it. I loved it so much that I would come home and work on my own projects. I built my first website, dabbled in machine learning, worked with data presentation, and continued to build little projects to solve my own problems. 2 years later, and countless projects later, many of which were never finished, I ended up getting my first full-time position as a software engineer. Now I get to write code 100% of my workday and still come home nearly every night to work on my own projects. When I heard about the opportunity to create content for MSU, I had to jump on board. The chance to give back and spread knowledge about this door-opening skill that I had acquired was one I was not willing to miss. Oh, Bob again. Let me slip in here real quick. When I created my first online course, I knew that the speed at which I talk was going to be a problem. My solution to that problem was to hire a professional voice actor to do my speaking for me. Think of it like an audiobook. The material for this course is authored by me, but someone else will be speaking the actual content. I believe that the material in this course is so valuable that I don't want to have your learning inhibited by my speech impediment. So, this is what we're going to do. All MSU courses are built by highly qualified and experienced data professionals. All course material is either created by me directly or by my adjunct professor with my oversight and approval. For the sake of continuity and quality of education, our voice professional Tyler Boss will be speaking the material. As a matter of fact, you're listening to him right now. Hi. MSU courses are literally delivered with one voice. I hope you like it. So let's talk about what you're going to learn in this class.